2025 TSA Facial Recognition Rollout is already here. You better believe that. But are you ready? That's the real question. If you flew through Atlanta or Denver recently, the TSA might already have your face scanned. Did you know that? Stick with me until the end because you are about to find out some shocking developments that you probably didn't know about. Picture this: you get to airport security, excuse me, but instead of fumbling for your ID and boarding pass, you just look at a camera and that's it. You're through. This isn't a scene from a sci fi movie, it's the reality the TSA is rolling out right now. And while the promise is a faster, touch free journey, there are a few critical things you need to know. For instance, the system where your face is truly your ID is a lot more limited than you might think. And more importantly, you have the absolute right to say no to a facial scan. But that choice isn't always made obvious to you. So let's just break this down to see how it really works and what your rights are and exactly what to do to protect your privacy without getting stuck in the security line. The biggest point of confusion is that the TSA is using two very different types of facial recognition, and you need to know which is which because they're not going to tell you. First, there's a system most travelers will see, the Credential Authentication Technology, or CAT2. As of 2025, these machines are at hundreds of airports across the country in the United States. With this, you still hand your physical driver's license or passport to the TSA officer. The machine takes your picture simply to do a one to one match, confirming the face on your ID is your face. It's an extra layer of security, not a replacement for your ID. Then there's the more advanced one, the TSA PreCheck Touchless ID program. This is what people mean when they say your face becomes your boarding pass. However, this is a limited pilot program tool. As of summer 2025, which we are right in now, we're in summer, it's only available at about 14 airports for pre-check members flying on specific airlines like Delta, United, and American Airlines. To use it, you have to be in pre-check. In the pre-check program, have a passport photo on file and specifically opt in through your airline's app. Sometimes it requires a loyalty account. So, unless you've done all of that, you still need your physical ID. The big secret, you can always opt out. And here's the single most important thing to remember: using facial recognition at a TSA checkpoint is completely voluntary. You have the right to decline that camera scan. And according to official TSA policy, you won't face any penalty or lose your place in line for doing so. If you opt out, an officer will simply check your ID the old fashioned way. So, why does this feel like a secret? Well, privacy advocates and even members of Congress argue the TSA hasn't made this right clear enough to passengers. Signs can be confusing, and many travelers feel rushed and don't realize that they have a choice. In one survey, a shocking 99% of travelers said they were never verbally told that they could opt out. Legislation like Travel Privacy Protection Act has been introduced to force the TSA to be more transparent, but it has faced delays. To opt out, you just need to politely tell the officer, "I'd like to opt out of the facial scan, please." It's your right. I hope you're finding value from this video so far. I'm not done yet though. Wait until you hear what they're planning for us next. In the meantime, I invite you to grab my two travel bundles linked in the description to help you get ready for the current changes and the ones that are inevitably coming. With AI, oh, anything's going to happen now. My travel bundle has every scenario you can think of and how to solve them. You get video guides to walk you through the steps of booking cheaper flights, packing like a minimalist, new rules to expect and prepare for, and how to outsmart the airlines, and so much more. I even give you the secrets the airlines and airport security don't want you to know. Yes, I spill the tea, honey, in my travel bundles. You'll be no longer traveling blindfolded. And I also include 7-day itineraries for 5 popular destinations that you may be considering now or next year. So grab them from the link in the description. Now let's continue. That was a mouthful, right? What's the big deal? Your data and your privacy. Naturally, the big question is what happens to my photo? According to the TSA, your image isn't being stored for surveillance. That's what they say. For the common CAT2 systems that just match your face to your ID, the agency says the photo is deleted from the machine right after it's verified. For the pre-check touchless ID program, which compares your face to a government gallery like your passport photo, the TSA states your data is deleted after the flight. After the flight. You heard me. However, privacy experts worry about what's called mission creep, the idea that this data could be used for other purposes down the road. We just don't know. They also point to studies showing that facial recognition algorithms can have higher error rates for certain demographics. While the TSA has stated it has privacy rules in place, the decision to trust the system with your biometric information is a personal one. So you need to think about it. Let's bring it all home now. When you head to the airport in 2025, remember these key things. Most facial scans still require you to show your physical ID. It's just confirming that you are who your ID says you are. The true face as your ID experience is limited when it comes to the pre-check pilot program that you have to actively join. Most importantly, participation is optional, as I stated. You can always say, I'd prefer a standard ID check, and you should always carry your physical ID just in case you have to do that. If you found this video useful, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. And I'd love to hear from you in the comment section. Have you ever ran into those new scanners that they have at the airport yet? What was your experience? Sharing your story helps everyone else navigate this system. For more tips to help you fly smarter, make sure to also hit that notification bell. And guess what? You wouldn't want to miss the next video coming up. It's called New TSA Carry-On Restrictions for 2025. Avoid those fines. You'll be surprised at what you're going to discover in that video. Thanks so much again, and be sure to visit the YouTube shop area below the video for airline approved carry-on bags and other travel related items. And check out all the links in the description so you can be more equipped and prepared for your next flight. Okay? And until then, see you soon. Remember, knowing your rights is the key to navigating travel with confidence. I want you to fly safely, smarter, and smoother. I'll see you in the next video. Safe flight.